Hey everyone, it's very dark, it's very gloomy, it's like late in the evening, but I still wanted to film this cozy December book haul because in December, of course, it was Christmas, it was also my birthday, so I acquired quite a few new books and I wanted to quickly show you them today. I'm so excited to read all of these. Let's take a look. I celebrated my birthday with a couple of friends, and first of all, from Leonie from the book Leo, I got House of Leaves, written by Mark Z. Danielewski, I think. This is one of those really interestingly written books because, I don't know if you can see, some pages are like nearly empty, they're illustrations, it's very interesting. I have to say, I don't really know what this is about. I think it's like a thriller. Ooh, on the back also looks quite creepy. But I have been very interested in reading this book for a very long time now. Look. And I put it on my wish list. So thank you so much, Leonie, for getting me this. I am super intrigued by this book. Let me know if any of you guys have read this. I am bad at remembering who gave me which book, but Michelle and Leora, also my booktube friends from Books Michelle and Books with Leo, also gave me a few books. I believe I got these two from Michelle. The first one is called Happy Hour, written by Marlo Granados, and this is one of those books that I just keep seeing around everywhere on like Book Talk and Instagram, and I was also very intrigued because I just love this cover. Do I know what this book is about? No. This is so bad. With the verve and bite of Otessa Moshfegh and the barbed charm of Nancy Mitford, Marlo Granados' stunning debut brilliantly captures a summer of striving in New York City. That is really cool. Oh, look at this on the inside. It's a cocktail. The cool thing is I'm actually going to New York in April, so maybe I should read it before going to New York so I can really get into the mood of New York. I believe I also got this one from Michelle. This one is My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. Again, one of these books that is just incredibly popular on BookChalk. BookChalk? That's BookTube and BookTalk in one. BookChalk right now, and I love this cover. I prefer this cover way more than the older cover that you also see around with the people on the cover. Oh, well, what the other people on the cover, you know which one I mean. This is book one of a quartet, and again, I don't really know what it's about. This is really bad. My Brilliant Friend tells the story of Elena and Lila, born in a poor but vibrant neighborhood in Naples. Ferrante has created both an unforgettable portrait of two young women seeking to carve out a destiny for themselves and the story of a city and the country undergoing momentous change. Very intrigued. Then this one I got from Leora. I am so excited to read this book. It is called Dear Dolly, written by Dolly Alderton. And Dolly Alderton is one of my favorite writers and just people. She's so cool. She writes lots of non-fiction about her love life. She's in her early 30s and all of her stories are so incredibly relatable. This is a collection of letters that people wrote to Dolly, so Dear Dolly, and then they talk about an issue that they are dealing with or just something they want someone else's opinion on. Often about love, life and friendship, and Dolly answers, and I am so excited to read this. I just know I'm going to love this and I want to underline everything. For example, a question like, Dear Dolly, do you believe in right person, wrong time? Or, Dear Dolly, my husband is in his mid-40s and is rapidly turning into his dad. All of these type of questions can't freaking wait. I loved, and I mean loved, her book, Everything I Know About Love, which was amazing. And just, again, so relatable. Then for Christmas, I also got a couple of books. First of all, Bunny, written by Mona Ava. This one is also a very, very popular, I believe, dark academia, although the cover doesn't really look or feel dark academia, but yes, it's about a student who prefers the company of dark imagination to that of most people. Samantha Heather Mackey is utterly repelled by the rest of her graduate fiction writing cohort at New England's elite Warren University, a clique of unbearably saccharine, yet sinister rich girls who call each other Bunny and seem to move and speak as one. Ooh, I again just didn't even know what this book was about, but everyone seems to love this book, so I'm incredibly excited to read this too. And then, let's see, for Christmas, I also got a Dutch book because I'm really trying to read more Dutch books this year because I'm Dutch and I just don't really support that many Dutch authors. So I asked for This is one of these very, very famous Dutch books that is already quite old, I believe. Let me see. This one is like 20 years old. It is called Een schitterend gebrek, written by Arthur Japin. And again, do I know what this book is about? No. This is in Dutch, by the way. I'm going to try to translate it. This is a story all about Lucia. Lucia and Casanova, they get to know each other during a party in Venice. They become in love and they promise each other eternal like loyalty. However, shortly after, Lucia disappears without a word from Casanova's life, and then many years later they meet each other again in Amsterdam and he doesn't know that she's there. This is a story from Lucia's point of view, why she left Casanova. Ooh, I'm very intrigued. I love this cover, by the way, very much. I also hope that you can kind of see me. The shadows are insane, but oh well, I will go for like a darker vibe. Then I think I have showed you this already in one of my vlogs, but on my birthday I also received a lovely Amazon package from... Oh my goodness, no! I accidentally threw away the... Oh no, I am so sorry. Whenever I get a gift from Amazon, someone gifts it, you know, through Amazon, there's this little paper that says a little message, and normally I always immediately stick it in the front of the book, but I just forgot and now it is gone. I am so sorry. These lovely people were called Nina and Dani. I hope I'm like remembering this correctly. I am so sorry. But this is The Promise, written by Damon Galgood, and this is the 2021 Booker Prize winner that, again, I have heard some really great things about. Do I know what this book is about? I'm going to find out now. A family in crisis, a promise unfulfilled. I'll just keep it at that. But yeah, I have seen amazing reviews of this book, so that's why I wanted it. Then on my birthday, I also got Patti Smith's Devotion. I've actually already read this and really enjoyed it. This is a really short book where first half of the book is Patti talking about her inspiration when writing and, you know, finding inspiration and traveling, and then the middle part of the book is actually a short story, a fiction story that she has written, which is the first fiction story I've ever read by her. I have to be honest, I didn't know that she wrote fiction. The fiction story itself sometimes felt a little bit uncomfortable because it was about a very, very young girl having a relationship with a very much older man. But I'm glad I finally read some of her fiction, which was interesting. Then this is also really sweet. This is a little Dutch poetry collection that I was given by the author because, fun fact, when I went to a festival last year, I was waiting in queue at this pizza stand and the queue was incredibly long. We had to wait for like 30 minutes and I was by myself because my friends were still just out there, and this girl came up to me and she was like, hey, I watch your videos and I really love your videos, and that was so incredibly sweet. It was Ruby, and we just talked for like half an hour whilst we were waiting for our pizza, and then she told me about how she's writing poetry and giving workshops about philosophy, which is super interesting. So she sent me her newest poetry collection. This is a Dutch collection, but it's called Denkwolken, or like clouds of thoughts, thinking clouds, something like that. And I haven't read any of the poems yet, but I'm super excited to do so. And she also wrote a really sweet message inside, so thank you so much, Ruby. This is written by Ruby Knipscheer, and it is so lovely that she wrote all of these poems. Like, there's so many poems in here. Incredibly excited to read these and to just read some more poetry as well, because I hardly read poetry, so this is a really great place to start. So thank you so much, Ruby, for sending me this one. And lastly, I have two more books that some of you may have seen in a previous video of mine, because these are from Book of the Month that I received. This is called Queen of Thieves, written by B.Z. Marsh. There Can Only Be One. I was very intrigued by this cover. It says, an electrifying historical adventure about a ring of bold and resourceful female thieves in post-World War II London. And I love historical fiction. And then the last one is called Independence. Three sisters, their deep bond, and the struggle for India's freedom. This is also a historical fiction, which I always love. So I'm also really excited to see what this one is all about. So these are all the new books I acquired in the past couple of weeks. I also just noticed that I lit my candles behind me and I put the camera like this instead of like this, so you can actually see the candles. Oh well, but this is like, it doesn't look great. So so I had to cover it with my head. But I really hope you like this video. It's a really short one, I think, but I just really wanted to show these books that I got. I'm so grateful for all the books that were given to me for my birthday and for Christmas. Thank you so much to all my lovely friends. And let me know in the comments which book I should pick up first. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this video, and if you want to comment something but you don't know what to comment, comment a stack of books emoji, because this is all about books, obviously. So again, thank you again so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'll see you soon.